Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime Lately podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and beyond. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're returning listener or you are new to the channel, the new rebrand channel, and welcome because we're thrilled to have you on board for another exciting dive to the world of animation and pop culture, because this is episode 159 of the Anime Lately podcast. So brace yourself for character debates, side conversation, and a dash of chaos and a hatred for Jokester adding to the list of many things he hates. But all crammed in our 2-hour show, Adventure or Less. So we're back and ready to hear Mariah Carey sing for the next 31 days on all retail stores and all radio stations. So happy holidays. This is the first episode for the month of December, and we can't wait to discuss on what it is on this adventure. So stay tuned on what is the rundown, because we will tell you. So engage with us, share this episode, bring your friends, and let's make this day unforgettable. All powered by AniMa W3 Studio. Moving forward, all podcasts are pre-recorded, but you will catch every episode on a Thursday on YouTube and the audio feed wherever you listen to. So let's meet the panel.
Y'all was waiting.
But people
We
waiting.
don't wait for Mariah Carey. She starts getting played November 1st.
Yeah.
That is true. She does get paid for November 1st. But as you know, here's the team. Love and peace, Vash, and we're here to hear Mariah Carey sing for the next 31 days, because that's all I got. I got no one-liners, but all I got is, are you ready for the Merry Christmas, for the Happy New Year, and to start and end this 2024? If it was good, bad, or ugly, whatever it may be, we're thankful that you're here and alive to enjoy the rest of the year, to end and enter the new year.
Mm-hmm. Talk that talk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Someone's couldn't know there. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's your world champion Whawkins here, and I'm going to be giving you the Steiner math for each category in the Game Awards. And if you don't know what the Steiner math is, I will legitimately pull out the promo
Once more.
say it again verbatim.
If anybody don't know what that is, go check out the Weaves of the Ring episode 90, where we have a clip for that. If not, it might be on the social media this week. Go check that out.
Just know we have a 33.3% chance of coming out optimistic in this episode.
That is very true.
It's a lot less when it comes to me, because what's up? It's your boy Jokester, and all I want for Christmas is a code to 2XKO. I've been asking for half a year now.
Hey, I'm just getting into League of Legends Arcane. Please get me that code too. I may be the third person on this show that has said it. It was first Jokester, and then 2 Crash. I might be the third one. Am I a League of Legends fan? Not sure. But am I Arcane fans or League of Legends lore fan? Yes, I am. So definitely, I would love to play some combat and anything involving Jinx and Echo, more of that story. So fuck yeah.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
Hey,
And I plan to.
I'm about to say I plan to. I plan to cry and be emotional, give you more alternate realities, more emotions in French songs, because anybody, yes, please give it to me. Oui, yes. But if you're here for the first time and don't know who we are, I want to first tell you, we are the Anime Lately podcast. We don't just talk about anime. We also talk about anything involving pop culture entertainment. And as well, if you're new to us and don't know the rebrand, because we used to be called Anime Lately, I want to give you guys a rehash, because the past 2 episodes of episodes 157 was Arcane Season 1. So go check that if you haven't. It's been 3 years, in case you want to get a little feedback or a little refresher memory. And if you want to go through the emotions, the roller coaster of season 2 of Arcane, go check out episode 158, because that we did a full dive for 3 hours. Both episodes was a 6-hour type of podcast of full entertainment, and I feel like deep down we still didn't even get into everything. There's so much more to that segment. Not even the slightest. Trust me, there was so much more to that segment. I'm okay even doing 2 more other 3-hour podcasts, but hey, that most likely won't happen. But definitely check those out. There's other YouTubers, so definitely go check out the content and enjoy. The last thing is, we are animation, manga, wrestling, webtoons, and entertainment, most of all for you guys, is what we're calling AniMa W3 Studio, and we bring the positive entertainment for the representation for the weebs. So that's what we're here for, the Weebs Lounge. I love that transition. I gotta keep that one. By the way, we're here for the Weebs Lounge, discussing personal updates and the latest media we have consumed. As you heard, we are the Weebs Lounge, here to discuss what we've been enjoying. Could it be video games? Could it be anime? Could it be manga? Could it be light novels, books, Harry Potter? Could it be things that you just pick up and enjoy for the weekend? Or what the fuck did we do for Thanksgiving? Do we want to share? So here, chat, chime in, write in the comment section, or join the Discord where we could have a conversation. So, what are we doing, guys? What are the highs and lows? Since it's been 2 weeks since we haven't had discussion on the Weebs Lounge, anything you guys want to discuss or bring up? Or how was your Thanksgiving? Anything you enjoy, family or friends? Or were you working like anybody regularly on the retail day?
Well, I'll go first real quick. Thanksgiving, spent it with some family. We went down to Outer Banks for a bit, so that was fun. It was cold one of the days, but hey, it was fine. It was good. Good little time to get away from just social media and all that too, because I didn't really have good internet down there. So
Oh,
I
that's nice.
just kind of unplugged for a bit, just
It's
kind of
good to unplug.
relaxed, chilled. Oh yeah, dude, it felt really nice. I haven't really been able to watch many shows. I've been more in a gaming mood lately, so I've kind of let a few shows like Bleach and all them like kind of stack up a bit and just
And Dragon
binge
Ball
a few
Daima either
episodes.
you haven't caught up to, which I'm
hmm
still paying. I would love to
I
talk
knew
about.
he was gonna say it.
I would love to
know,
discuss Dragon Ball to somebody who I edited a video for, who loves lore, but then not want to watch Dragon Ball Daima, who gives us demon lore, our boy Supreme Kai, and so much more to discuss about that. Like, what?
Look, good thing Supreme Kai is actually doing something.
Right.
Hopefully it's something good.
Oh, he
But
did great.
you
Trust
know,
me, he is good.
I
Goku
hope
is
he did.
Goku's a menace with the way he don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, did you raise
Mhm.
any kids? Not sure. I wasn't there.
Maybe I kind of did, but somewhat. I mean, technically they were raised. They. Oh wait, you mean trained? Then yes, I did train my kids. Yes.
Yes. Yes, no problem. Yes, train them, put them through hell.
Yeah.
Yes, I love them. Yes, raise them. It depends on perspective.
Gohan just needs to learn how to dodge, and he'd be fine. It's okay.
But what else is
But
on your
like,
list so far?
so like, I guess since I haven't really been keeping up with my anime and manga and all that stuff, I have been playing a lot of games, and right now, so I'm the type of person that I'll rotate through certain games and all that, and just because like that's just how I'd want to rather do things anymore. So I've got an interesting lineup of rotations I have right now. It's very weird because a lot of these are like games that I kind of like to play around this time, and the fact that I'm rotating around them is very very weird. So for some reason, I decided, hey, Walkins, let's restart Arkham City. Let's start from scratch with that. Let's play through all that, get all those Riddler trophies that you can get, play through some Catwoman stuff, some
I-
DLC stuff
Is
that
that
you
why you're wearing the
didn't
Riddler
get a
hat?
chance to. What, this hat?
Yeah.
No, this had some no, this isn't a Riddler hat. This is from Gravity Falls.
I just felt like it's just perfect
Yeah.
transition because the question mark in the
I mean,
Riddler.
yeah, it
So it
is.
just works
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm cycling through that. I'm finishing off an old playthrough I had of Digimon Cyber Sleuth because I really
Oh,
want
so
to
you
play.
also haven't finished yours?
No, I have. No, here's the thing. Cyber Sleuth is one of those games that I can. It feeds my ADHD self, if you will. Like it feeds just like that. Oh, numbers thing. The whole like trying to like do different fusions and trying to like get different like ultimate forms, like mega forms, like trying to get to some of those things. So like it really fills that little hole in my life.
That's super
Uh
valid.
I need another cyber sleuth because like I can't tell you how many times this might be my actual like in lifetime, this might be the third playthrough I've had of it. Um yeah, going through it. And I'm gonna be going to like the hacker's memory part two, like the little side story they did, because I kind of prefer that one
It's a side story. I thought it was
over.
I thought it was just a sequel.
Well, Well, see, that's the thing. It's so like it takes place during the same time of the events of the first one
Oh.
or of the other one, so it's more like a side, like parallel story kind of thing. Um, but it's still really good though. Like
I do.
I need
To
another
be
one.
honest,
I need another one because it's
I never
really
knew this
good.
game existed. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
yeah, no, it's great. I actually have
Mhm.
I have a tangent. I'm gonna let you finish yours. I just got to rant real quick because the
No,
reason
I
why
get
I
it.
have not finished the game, I
Mhm.
started Hacker's Memory, um, or not Hacker's Memory. I started Cyber Sleuth about 2.5 years ago.
Mhm.
And when I was playing it nonstop. I was on it heavy.
Yep.
It's the closest thing to a Persona game you'll really see me play. Um, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. You know, I have a pretty good lineup of Digimon, right? So there was a day I was on there heavy. I was on this game for about 6 hours as I was grinding up before we get to basically end game of fucking Cyber Sleuth. So as I'm grinding and I'm just doing missions, because there's a few evolutions that I want to get,
Right.
I accidentally run into DLC in
Oh.
where I have to fight Bilzamon. Now the thing
Oh,
about
goody.
Bilzamon is if you are not ready, he slaps your shit. And if you are a dumbass like me, you forget to save. I'm standing up again, by the way.
Oh shit!
So, so here I am walking up. Oh, what's this, Mon? I've never seen you before. I get a cutscene. I know I'm in trouble. I we in this fight, and he doesn't attack me for like 7 fucking turns. Apparently,
Nah.
I ended up in some Seven Deadly Sins ass DLC. I didn't know that. So this jackass on a motorcycle is tanking everything I can throw at him, and I get scared after the fourth turn that he doesn't attack.
Damn.
Once we hit turn 7 though, oh, it's all out. He starts one-shotting us back to back to back to back to back. I finally did like 27% of damage to him, and he's still like, as I'm reviving, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. It takes me out, and I lose 6 hours of progress and evolving. I don't even remember what my team was, and I can't get back to it. So
Oh,
I just
no.
have not finished the game in the 2.5 years. I try to open it every now and then, but I'm just stuck in a grind loop fighting for these fucking snails that don't want to appear.
The
Oh,
fact I
that's
know
tough.
exactly where you are.
It sounds painful. Sounds painful.
It's actual pain. Whawkins,
Um,
please continue with your Weaves Lounge.
By the way,
the other games,
while you
yeah.
guys were talking about the game, I never heard of it, so I am here looking at a playthrough of part 1 of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
Mhm.
Uh, and it looks pretty cool. It reminds me a bit of Persona with this type of style
Yeah.
of base turn.
Yeah.
Um, so it makes sense why I never understood it, because base turn games has always been very slow for me to get into. So that's something on me that I need to work on or try more type of style games. But it looks pretty interesting. It looks like you could play uh with the Digimons from season 1, 2, and 3, because I see
Mhm.
the little Digimon with the flappy ears. I always forget that one name.
Oh, Terriermon?
Yeah, Terriermon.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, it's it's got some good Digimon in there too. But yeah, so that's I'm trying to finish that so I can get back to Hacker's Memory because I prefer that one. But other games on my rotation, for some dumb reason, again, it's that time of the year, and I need to scratch my Kingdom Hearts itch. So booted up Kingdom Hearts 2 again. So here goes what the 10th playthrough of that in my lifetime.
I need to
Great
play with you
use of
guys
my
Kingdom Hearts or
time.
somebody, because I feel like I never like.
Mhm.
So what happened to Paul in Digimon? I'm stuck in Kingdom Hearts 1 because of fucking to fight a clown or some shit or some type of character on the first world or the second world, and since then I just never went back.
Oh, You're in Wonderland.
Yeah, I'm
Is
in Wonderland. There's some big tables. Tall tables and shit. I'm stuck there, and I try to get out, and I can't get out. I'm stuck there. So like, no matter what, I have to defeat him to get out. And I just haven't gone back, and it's been like 4 years, and I'm like, fuck you with a passion. I'm like, I want to beat you because I used to play the game when I was a kid, but like somehow Miguel back then he defeated it. I don't know why this Miguel can't. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait until one day I'm ready.
Yeah.
I've been dreading the time I do a Kingdom Hearts 2 replay just because I don't want to hear Demix's voice.
Dance, water, dance. Look,
die in a hole.
Older now.
Sorry,
I'm older now. I can get through it. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. I'll dance, water, dance over his fucking grave. Anyways, speaking of graves, though, the other comfort game, mind you, GTA 4 is also still in my rotation. And so is a first playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's my slow playthrough cycle right now of games. Will I beat them all? Find out next time on Dragon's Ball's Pay. But that's my Weeb's Lounge little show and tell kind of thing.
Hey, I love that. Good games, good rotation. When it comes to, let's say, my gaming, just to keep into the gaming conversation aspect first, I'll keep that. I plan to. Not sure if it will happen, because, wait, no, it should happen since I'm not working this month that much, I should. So, what I plan to play is to finish Spider-Man Miles Morales. Since it's a winter holiday game, I plan to finish it, because I remember jokes are telling me about it like a month ago when we were planning our discussion of what to play in the month of December. He mentioned, hey, Spider-Man Miles is a good choice. I'm like, yeah, definitely plan to do that one and beat Spider-Man DLC from the 2018 one. So the DLC, the Black Cat and everything. So I plan to beat those two games for sure. And to get back into Fortnite and Call of Duty, because I've been slacking on my Fortnite Call of Duty, so I definitely plan to get back on those two, because they have some cool skins. I definitely plan to purchase my first skins on Fortnite ever, and those are gonna be Arcane. I need to get Jinx.
Good luck with that, because they have not brought those back since the first time they brought in the Jinx skin.
But I thought the skins just literally dropped like a week or two ago for Arcane skins. Oh, then never mind. I'm not purchasing any Arcane skins because I thought they had dropped. So now,
no, I've had that Jinx skin since the first time they were in here.
So never mind. That will not be happening. I'm 3 years too late for sure. Then.
Yeah, I showed them because you can put J's on your characters in Fortnite now, and I showed them a picture of Jinx with J's because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So that makes totally sense for you having it. When it comes to other games, I've been slacking. I know there's a game I want to continue watching from Whawkins playing it. I think is Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, I was playing that just on here randomly. Yeah, I could get.
Yeah, that's one game I really want to get back into looking. When it comes to TV shows, I haven't watched any TV. I do plan to watch Star Wars The Skeleton Crew, because I'm curious, and also I feel like that would be a nice way to jump back into my Star Wars content. So that'll be a lot of fun. But then when it comes to my movies, because I know Mr. Whawkins said, hey, Thanksgiving, what did I do? Me and my wifey, we went to go to Albany. We went to meet up our friends that I used to work in the entertainment industries, where they now left the entertainment industry and they're just having the easy go type of back into reality of regular day life. One is going back to college to be a lawyer. He started his first semester this semester, but then he's going to start his last semester next semester. So that's pretty ironic. So
congratulations to your friend. Good fucking luck.
Yes, because after that he's gonna go. He's gonna go to law school. So I'm like, good luck. You're gonna need it. So hey, if you are committed to go from working entertainment industry to transition into law school, hey, that is commitment. Because I wouldn't. I'm like, nope. I'd rather do a regular job if I'm gonna leave the entertainment industry. No. But we did see 3 movies I would like to bring up: Black Hawk Down, Lone Survivor, and Sicario. I have learned that Vash doesn't like that much army movies to rewatch. Like this type of army war type of battle films, I don't like to rewatch a lot of them. So first time was rewatching was Black Hawk Down and Lone Survivor. I saw them once all those years ago. I'm good. Rewatching them, great films on its own. Sicario, it was a first time watch. I heard many great things of Sicario. If you ask me which one would I rewatch, I'll probably watch The Lone Survivor out of these three. Mark Wahlberg was actually good in this film, Lone Survivor. The thing that I like about Lone Survivor the most out of these three is because they were supposed to do only not a infiltration, scouting. They just had to scout, report back, and leave. But three people just happened to stumble to our characters in Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg, and the other cast members. It was 5 other people, and they just stumbled into them, and they were not supposed to. So now the mission was compromised. The most thing you gotta do is escape or leave, or you decide to kill these 3 people so there is no bodies, or you gotta hide the bodies, or you gotta fight to survive now, because now that these 3 people saw you, if you let them escape, they will let the other people to be known what's going on. They were in Afghanistan, so these 6 people, by the title, the only one that survived, spoilers for anybody that have not seen the film since 2011, I believe, Mark Wahlberg is the only survivor. Just seeing that film and understanding that like it's survival of the fittest, and you just have to survive and try to defeat like 200 plus other people of militia. And that's tough because you gotta understand that like you either kill the 3 people that caught you while you're infiltrating and scouting, or survive by escaping. And that's a hard decision, and it's like you choosing fate or to be a murderer on these 3 people, and it's hard decisions, and I get it. And this film showed the good in humanity, because by the end of the film, the reason Mark Wahlberg survived is because of an other tribe. They just had to help him, and what's cool to see is that he was scared of getting help by them because he didn't know who to trust. So I love that show the different duality. So that's really cool to see. Black Hawk Down, really interesting film. Ridley Scott, for anybody that don't know Ridley Scott as a director, you are living on the rock. Great film from Ridley Scott. I just don't want to rewatch it because it was too many people dying in a war, in a battle, and I just don't need to see that. As much as that is a great film, I'd rather see other Ridley Scott films. Sicario, I want to get more information from Sicario's cast, because look, Sicario, has anybody seen these films, by the way, or is it just me?
I've seen Black Hawk Down before. I'm trying to think if I have seen Lone Survivor. Like, you were describing it, and I feel like I've seen it, but I can't really recall. Sicario, I don't think I have. Like, I know flat out I haven't seen that one.
It was cool. As you can watch on Apple TV, Hulu, Google Play, Amazon US, you can watch those. And the cast was Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and cool film. It's just that I felt like it was slow, and it's crazy to know that there is a Sicario 2. I've not seen the second one. I'm not sure if I plan to. If I do plan to one day in the future, but it didn't hit to me as many people. I feel like it would be a 10 out of 10. From what I remember, a lot of people gave this film, which like the acting is great, but the story is so ambiguous and not said to the audience what it's about, so it kind of throws you off in that. Like, if you ask me, Sicario as a first-time watch, I'll give it a 7 or 3.5, a 3.5 out of 5, and a 7 out of 10. Great film overall, but not for me, and a bit confusing. And like, by the subtext, it's literally saying the border is just another line to cross. An idealistic FBI agent is enlisted by a government task force to aid in the escalating war against drugs at the border area between the U.S. and Mexico. So it's usually a film that has been done before. So it's nothing crazy. It's just the actors is what makes it feel suspenseful thriller and all that. I would say Josh Brolin was great. Emily Blunt, she was good. I just felt her character felt like too lost to kind of get attached to, because she was fighting with the duality of what she's doing with this task force. Is she breaking her moral code, or is she rather go back and do what she's doing by the border of Mexico and just be already in New Mexico and just do her job? So she was questioning, like, is she doing what's right, or is she helping Josh Brolin and his cast members of the task force actually be tougher and do what they do by cutting off the head of the snake instead of just cutting off the other heads? So, like, understandable in that aspect. I just felt like Sicario could have been a lot better. I probably need to do a rewatch. If people tell me, hey, nah, you're wrong, you probably missed a lot of things, I'm like, nah, I was paying attention. I was sober as hell. No, I'm lying. I was drinking a lot of.
No, I'm lying.
Nah, I was drying.
Wait, hold on. I was under an influence.
Yes, I was under influence throughout the whole time. But yes, but I still paid attention in the films, so I still enjoy every single one of them. My friend, who isn't up, and he didn't even enjoy the film, and he enjoyed this type of film, so he's the one that put Black Hawk Down on Lone Survivor. And I believe he asked the wifey, like, hey, so what the film you want? Like, I want like another film in this type of genre. In my head, I'm like, oh, so wifey likes this type of genre. Me, I don't. I just realized that. So that's cool. A cool realization to know within oneself, to know what type of genre I like more. And war films are not my cup of tea, so it's good to know.
Yeah. No,
Never knew
you
how I
gotta
feel
be in
about
a
war
certain-
films.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
gotta
don't
be in,
mind.
like, a certain mindset for it.
Yeah, like probably that. Like, I didn't really expect to watch war films on a Thanksgiving weekend. Like, probably that's what it just threw me off. Like, I didn't really expect to watch like war films. Like I don't know.
One war film I know I can rewatch, and it's because I have. Because I don't watch movies like that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
But shut up. But it's 1918. I think that's the one.
Yes.
And it's purely because of how that movie was shot. Amazingly, dog. I've watched that movie 3 times, and that's amazing, because it's very few movies that I watch more than like twice. If you're not Scott Pilgrim.
Dude, I was working the Alamo Draft House when that was hitting the theaters. I loved when I got a chance to watch that movie, like
I
work
love
that
Alamo.
movie and all that. It was really
You
good.
said 1918 is the film?
Yeah.
I think it's 1918. It's been years since
It's
I've seen
19 something.
it. Yeah. It came out like 2020, 2021.
I know
Or
the
maybe
film you're talking about,
2019,
but I
think.
think
Yeah.
1918 is wrong. But I know the movie you're talking about because I'm looking up here on Letterboxd and IMDb, and it's not popping up. So I know the film you're talking about.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that one's pretty good. And like there's also older ones too, but I'd have to watch a war movie, and again, you gotta be in like a mindset that like you actually want to watch some war shit go down. Like not like your Lord of the Rings kind of war thing, like legit here's bombs going.
I was one number off. It's 1917.
1970.
Ah,
That's
there
the
we go.
one. Yes. I remember that one. I'm trying to see the poster because I remember that one. 1917.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, 1917 was shot beautifully, and that's the one.
Oh yes, I haven't
war
seen that one
movie
yet.
I know I could watch.
I
over.
know I need to see
Dude.
1917 and also the other big one war film. I think it's called Dunkirk.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, I've heard of that. So
Yeah, there's another film I definitely have seen, but Dunkirk. It's in 2017, and this one was made by
Mhm.
Christopher Nolan.
oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so these two I heard are great, so I definitely want to check out Dunkirk and 1917.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a scene. Yeah, it's the ending scene with him like just running across that battlefield.
Are you talking about the slow motion shot?
Of 1917.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've seen that for because if this was back in 2018.
It's
Yeah,
a beautiful shot.
I've seen I think the trailer showed that bit.
I think it showed a little bit of it.
Yeah, it looked great though from what
Again, it's been
from what I
a
recall.
hot minute.
It has been a hot minute, so I might rewatch it soon.
Hey, if you do rewatch it, hit me up, because I don't mind rewatching this, because I heard great things about this 1917, and for us to watch Dunkirk, because I heard Dunkirk is good. It's made by Christopher Nolan, so he always does good, amazing films. But how about you, Paul? Because, I don't got nothing else to say. I've seen my 3 war films. I've seen what's been going on in that type of content. Like I said, anime. If you guys want to hear what Vash is watching anime related, go check out Off the Bench. I don't want to oversaturate or repeat myself too much when it comes to anime related. So if you want to hear me, go check out Off the Bench. That's where I give my anime binges or anything like that, or my weekly conversation. So go check that out. Here's where I give you gaming, my movies, my television, etc. So, Jokester, what are you doing? What have you been? What is it that you want to share? What is it that you want to highlight to us?
So, what have I been doing consistently? I've been back on Pokemon Unite heavy. That game has my heart. They put Psyduck in it, and they're putting Tinkaton in it this month. Ooh, I'm about to go crazy. Keep
my girl Tinkaton.
Yes. When I tell you this game has appealed to me with almost every Pokemon they put in one of my favorite starters, being Blastoise. Gengar was a part of the original cast. He's really popular, of course. But then you have Blaziken, my second favorite starter of all time. I'm waiting for them to put my first Sceptile. Mimikyu, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Psyduck, my son. Because if you want to know something about me, I always name a Psyduck that I catch, a male Psyduck, Paul, because he's just like me, short, round, and confused.
That's some love for it.
And let's not mention Phalanx, my favorite fighting type, who I did main for a bit. Metagross, one of my favorite steel types of all time.
Oh, I love him too. I love Metagross.
Yeah. When I tell you this damn game has been appealing to me, and now you're adding Tinkaton, who basically carried if they had Clotsire, it's over. Oh my god, they carried me through Sword and Shield, or not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet.
Tinkaton is the reason you win some of those fights in Scarlet and Violet.
Exactly.
That thing is a monster.
Even though mine had terrible accuracy because it kept missing fucking play roughs.
Damn.
But so yeah, I've been on Pokemon Unite heavy. I started because I do a playthrough of Emerald every year, but this year, because I'm doing this playthrough with another person, instead of doing Emerald and it's their first Pokemon game, I'm doing Omega Ruby and they're doing Alpha Sapphire, so that's my Gen 3 for the year. Plus they do have the Delta episode, or the Emerald episode at the end with the best battle music of all time with Lord Keeper Zinnia. If you want to do yourself a favor with some fire video game music, check out Lord Keeper Zinnia's battle theme. So good. So damn good.
Oh, it is. It really is. Holy
and I've been playing Cassette Beasts. It's another monster catcher, kind of like Digimon in a way.
That is literally downloaded on my Switch. I need to actually start it. I need to.
I am a bit in so far. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking fun.
A friend of mine played it. He played it all the way through. He keeps recommending it to me, and it's one of those things where it's just I know I would like it. I just need to start it. That's all it is.
Yeah, I could not recommend it enough. Cassette Beast is really good. Outside of that, Fortnite and them starting the new season with Baymax and Godzilla.
Godzilla is I want to say Baymax is a crazy one, but I mean I could see him being put into the game anyways. The Godzilla one is
we thought he was going
to apparently,
and plus Kong as well. Kong is coming, but they haven't announced when yet.
Yeah, but we thought Godzilla was gonna be like a stage thing because big as the damn fuck. No, they shrunk him down to the size of just a big nigga in Fortnite. Yeah. So it's why he looks like a tiny Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla put on Godzilla's skin as a suit. It's so weird, and I can't wait to use it.
He's baby Godzilla.
Basically.
Yeah, he's basically baby Godzilla.
But other than that, I haven't been watching much anime. I checked out the first episode of Yakuza Fiance. So far, I love it.
Oh, continue
is the-
watching.
Yeah, I
It
Continue
is the
watching. I
bit
can't wait to hear your
of-
opinion about that. Episode 3. I can't wait to hear about your opinion of what
Yeah,
happens
I
after.
only saw the first episode, and it is. I feel like it's the kind of chaotic romance that I need in my life.
Oh, it's chaotic as hell.
Mhm.
It is chaotic. It's sadistic in the most. What the fuck? Why you still here? Type of like, oh, now you want to make me your bitch? I'm gonna make you my bitch instead.
I only
Okay,
saw the
bet.
one scene of, I guess the guy was just like basically saying "marry me" in the classroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's the only scene I've seen of it, and I mean it looks fun as hell. So
Oh,
it'll be on the watch list whenever I watch it years from now, probably.
Yeah. But so I watched the first episode of that, and I've been keeping up with Don to Don. If you haven't watched it,
Good.
watch it.
Yeah.
You'll think you're on drugs, but just know you're not. The writers were.
quiz. Oh,
And
look.
then do drugs, and then go back to it, and then have an even better time.
So funny, man. Add a quick thing towards the Danadan. So while I was over there at my friend's house, they took out, they stepped outside for a little smoke break, and then they came back. I asked them, when they left, hey, can I put some anime real quick? Because I had to catch up. Because he's aware I do After Binge and made podcast, so I just want to catch up on homework, is what I call it. And then I need to watch episode 9 of Danadan of this past Thursday. And they came back.
Oh, no.
They was watching with me. They have never seen episodes 1 through 8. So they're just on episode 9. So guys, a big shout out to my friends, Aaron and Christina. I'm definitely send them this link, or just tell them to check out the Weeps Lounge only, and then they could choose from there. But the most funniest thing is, so I'm watching, right? Eyes, I'll watch the screen, but at the same time, I'm watching dub. So the reason I'm watching dub is so they could also pay attention to it as well, since they're watching with me. But while I'm watching, I'm also looking at them to see their reaction. The whole time, they was like, not say glued to the screen, but they had the facial expression of, what the fuck are they watching type of expression. Like, what is this shit?
But they were hooked, weren't
They
they?
was.
same.
They were,
So
hooked
the
with
one
it.
thing they
Yep.
love,
Mhm.
the one thing they love about the show is the music. My boy Aaron was like, oh, fuck with the
yeah.
song. And then when the opening did the transition of going from hot, like straight beat to then like the soft transition, he's like, oh, that's different. I fuck with that. I'm like, yeah. By the end of the episode, he told me, why is it so sexual? Like, really cool, but it's so sexual.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, look. Did you enjoy it? Like, yeah, I did enjoy it. I'm like, but why is it sexual? Look. They're in high school. You understand that they have to take off the clothes to be fast in water, aerodynamic, all those things was playing key. Physics, exactly. Next episode, they might not be naked. It's part of the story. Is it important? No. Just move past by. And also, it's Japan, so you can't really do much there. That's their culture. And it's entertainment.
But also, it wasn't even sexual. They just landed on top of each other, made one innuendo. It was fine. It looks worse in the manga.
Exactly. Like, it's really not that bad.
It looks way worse in the manga.
But I did love the facial expressions by the end. Oh my god, the animation. I don't know how it is in the manga, but their animation facial expression of the comedy. Oh, a lot less goofy. Oh, thank you that the anime has been
a lot less goofy.
The anime has really been playing like some type of freedom adaptation, so I'm glad they're having fun and do what they want or can with the show, and it's been fantastic with what they are doing.
I will say the show's comedic timing is amazing.
Oh, it is.
Oh my god, yes. Like that's one thing I highly enjoy about the anime adaptation is just their timing with a lot of the comedic moments, like the whole baseball part with the golden ball. Like that shit was.
Another tangent I want to bring up, because these are supposed to be his testicles, right?
Yes.
I know my granddad probably heard that sentence.
By the way, spoilers to anybody that cares about Danadan the anime. We're talking about things that involves the past 5 or so episodes.
Yeah.
So if you're not caught up, you could tune off about this and jump to the next time code segment.
Yeah,
we're just talking about a banana organ and golden balls, nothing else.
So yeah, these golden balls are supposed to be his golden balls. Why the fuck are they so big?
Don't ask questions.
That is the main question I was asking. I'm watching this with my girl, and I was like, every 5 seconds, why is this nigga's nuts so big? Just like I was so confused.
That's just that's that Takakura genes, man. That's
Yeah.
just that Takakura.
I feel like
The
he has
Ken
that,
Takakura.
like the manliness. Like he has that, like when you heard like, hey, have your balls drop, his drop and has extra weight on them.
I mean, his balls dropped off his body, so it's like.
Why do you think Momo wants a Ken Takakura? Like, she's seen that that Hollywood actor. She has the internet. They have smartphones. She's done her research. She's like, I need me a Takakura, and oh look, here's one. Oh. Like, come on.
By the way, in the romance, it's amazing. It's so organic, even though with other funny moments and everything. It's really beautiful to see how the slice of life action type of shonen adventure type of vibe is all, kind of mixing in with one another. So I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than Dawn to Dawn, I haven't really kept up with anything because I also did spend my last bit working and watching Arcane. The only other thing I can really bring up is on Thanksgiving, I didn't go anywhere, partially because the car was fucked up. Never get an Infinity, by the way. But yeah, my car was messed up, and what I ended up doing was I got a ride to a friend's house because my family's in DC. I couldn't go to DC. So got a ride to my friend's house. We did shots. We ate food, and we watched the SpongeBob movie. Holds up to this day.
Perfect. We're men. We're manly men.
I love the song at the end when he dresses with the cape and everything, and then at the end, the person had to bring him down.
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah,
there you go.
I love that song, and then I think Patrick was with Tall as the Ocean because he has some heel or wedges and I think some type of fishnets.
Oh yeah, Patrick was rocking that.
One of my homies said he's gonna dress up as that for next Halloween, and I can't wait.
As he should. He better
go for it. Fishnets and heel,
especially because he's already huge as fuck. Like this year, he dressed as one of the Hex girls, and he was wearing platform shoes. And we took a picture side by side, and I was dead to his midsection. Like, it's bad.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so that was my Thanksgiving, and I've been having fun.
Nice, excellent. That's all that matters is that you were having fun.
That is the most important.
Yeah,
that is the most important, to have fun, be with the people around you, because that is where you can call happiness in this fuck up world that we live in, and we make the best of it, that we could come on top and hear what it could be about. But we appreciate you guys letting us know what we've been doing, what we've been discussing, what is on the lounge of the highs and lows. But you know what we need to do as well is talk about the big news and buzz central, the pulse of our Anime Lately podcast. Get ready to dive into the latest buzz, the hottest news, and our spirited opinions on everything entertainment. So we're going to do some rapid fire, some quick discussion, some things that... Anybody, are you a fan of Wednesday? Season 1 that dropped in 2022? Guess what? Season 2 has finished wrapping. And most likely we're going to get Wednesday Season 2 most likely next year around, August. Around October, Halloween, since, Wednesday is usually like Addams Family, horror, or a traditional Halloween. So my assumption, we'll be getting it next year. Anybody was a fan of Season 1 or thrilled to see Season 2? Or fan of the Addams Family?
Didn't even
I have not watched
season
it.
1. Yeah. So it's just like I know of the meme dance, I guess, that came from it. That's about it. And everybody was obsessed with being Wednesday for like 2 weeks, and then it disappeared.
Listen, you know how I am when it comes to live action shows.
Look, I enjoy
Is that
Wednesday. It was a good adaptation.
I heard good.
Look,
Yeah.
if top of my head right now, I'll give it still an 8 out of 10. I don't know why I gave it at the time 2 years ago when it first premiere. I will give it 8 out of 10. It was really enjoyable. I feel like the cast was good. They also recast the original people from the Addams family from years ago, and they just became their future adult self. So to me, it had a good entertainment value of it. I can't wait to see where season 2 takes, and the cast, the person that plays Wednesday, I forgot her name on top of my head. What's her name?
Isn't that Jenna Ortega?
Thank you, Jenna Ortega. She actually was great. Congrats to her career.
Okay.
You know, her career's been doing good with what she's been producing. So can't wait to see
She's
what else
so
she does.
attractive.
She's very beautiful. She's very pretty. I remember like a year ago, people found out that she smoked cigarettes. They said, "Oh, now she ugly." I'm like, no, anybody could do cigs, drinking, and it's like a normal thing. People be stressed. The fuck, y'all don't be stressed and do your own consumption. Don't judge people just because you see a picture of it. So like, I'm excited for Wednesday season 2. Also, I saw a float of Wednesday for Thanksgiving parade. By the way, the Goku and the Luffy balloons were much better version compared to last year in the previous, so I'm very happy to see that. So Wednesday,
Luffy didn't lose to a tree this year. So.
Yes, I remember he popped last year too.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, that did happen.
The hockey of that tree was just too great.
It was. So I'm really glad to see for Wednesday, for that being the case. Just to keep it in more entertainment value, when it comes to the Deadpool Wolverine, did anybody see that movie? And did anybody see earlier this year during the summer saying that there's a lot of Easter eggs, that there's a lot of things that they had to take out? And Ryan Reynolds, said there's one joke that had to be taken out from Disney. Do anybody know what it is? If you didn't, I'll tell you. Because the joke that Disney asked to be removed from Deadpool Wolverine has been finally revealed. And it is, fuck, what? We can't even afford one more X-Men? Disney is so cheap, I can barely breathe of all this Mickey Mouse cock in my throat.
I'm screaming.
Mouse, why'd you have to get rid of that? Why'd you have to You know what? I think it's because Mickey Mouse didn't want the truth to come out. But, that's neither here nor there.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that I can't be shocked or impressed that this actually got taken out. But knowing that it's like, cool, it happened. It's like, what can you do about it? However, we're in a big month of December. So I want to shoot you guys 3 things that are coming in December real quick. It is, if anybody was a fan of the original Squid Game Season 2 is coming out on December 26th of this year in Netflix. So
Happy birthday to me.
So if you have not seen Squid Game Season 1, this is the perfect time to binge Season 1 and catch Season 2 in December 26th. There's also, on that same week, we're having Sonic 3, the movie that every one of us is going to be attending. Because a big shout out to my friend Erin and Christina. They're watching Mufasa instead that weekend on the same day. So, respectfully, fuck them. Because we're going to be watching Sonic 3, the better film. Because you know why? It has Shadow, Keanu Reeves, and Shadow has a gun, and we're going to see Maria die.
Shadow has a gun.
So, are you guys excited for Squid Game, Sonic 3, and Mufasa?
Fuck Squid Games. Fuck Mufasa. Sonic 3.
Look, Squid Game 2 is going to be an interesting beast to just witness happen, because it's like, oh, look, there's a series about capitalism and money. Great. Oh, now there's a sequel to it. And I don't know, there's a few other stories I heard about, like, just the making of season 1. And
what's crazy is that the creator, he didn't even want to make season 2. He got told by Netflix that, hey, can you make season 2? He's like, nah. He's like, hey, here's a buckload of money, make season 2. He's like, okay, I guess.
All right, well, season 2.
Like,
I feel bad for
it. Just looks.
The reason why I'm groaning like that is just because I hated the ending to season 1.
What? How he went
He
back to
went
it or
fucking
something.
back. Yes. Why the fuck would
Yeah.
you go back?
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sorry. I would have gone back. I would have kept the money. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
no,
I'm gonna keep the
I would have
money.
been fine. I've been like, you know what?
Great ending.
I'm good.
Or twist. I would say I didn't really expect the old dude being the person. I'm not gonna speak to detail in case there's nobody that have not seen the film. I'm seen the series because it was so popular back then that like if you didn't see the series, it's because you literally chose not to.
Yeah. But like, yeah, so I'm interested to see how that goes because it's just like, okay, how are you going to do a Squid Game 2? Like, how are you gonna like do these twists and reveals with somebody who's already gone through it? You know? Like, I don't know. I'm worried that they're just gonna dive down the same well that all these other companies and studios do whenever they make a sequel of something. It's just like, all right, let's play it all safe. Let's just do everything by the numbers, by the books. You got to have this kind of character, this kind of character. You got to do this kind of twist. You got to do this and that. It's just like nothing feels original, even though it's a sequel. You're not adding to anything. Like, how are we gonna add to the stuff from season one with that? And I mean, I have to rewatch season one too, just to get remind myself of a lot of shit. But it's like a lot of those people are also dead.
Yeah,
So
me honestly, for me to watch season 2, I'm gonna just rewatch season 1 the last episode.
yeah,
So that's what technically matters in that aspect. The last thing I was gonna bring up that comes out this month is Craven the Hunter, the best Spider-Man film that does not include Spider-Man at all, not once. It's gonna be coming out on December 13th in 1 week.
Wait, that's this year?
Yeah, this year. Craven the Hunter is December 13th. Was originally supposed to come out in September or October, but got pushed to December.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go see it.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Me and Whawkins will be doing something else that weekend, for sure. Because if
Oh, yeah.
anybody is attending, we will announce it since we announced it on Weaves of the Ring, so it's okay to announce it here as well. Me and Whawkins will be on Saturday night main event on Long Island, New York. So if you're there, say hello to us. If you're not there,
Yeah.
we won't see you again
Yeah.
until next year. That's all.
Yep. So it would suck to suck if you missed out, but
Yeah, that's thick.
besides the point.
Yeah, it's the first time
Yeah, dude.
the two team members will actually meet each other in person, even though we have known each other for a couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years now.
Yeah, so that's pretty
Oh,
fun.
man.
But that's the last thing I was gonna bring up that comes out to release of this year, when it comes to movies. But what does get released this year, aka in like 4 or 5 days, is Marvel Rivals Heroes trailer finally officially being released on December 6th. No more beta, no more quick access, nothing. So I'm gonna pass this to Jokester to give the backstory, the discussion of Marvel Rivals.
I would like to start this with all my fake ass friends who couldn't get me a fucking beta code to that either, because I've just been terrible with beta codes, I guess. Fuck y'all. I wanted to play this so damn long ago because I want to play as fucking Spider-Man, but you know what? Fuck y'all. But
Is this game
yes.
for free?
I believe yes, it will be for free.
Okay, then yes, I'll be playing it. If you want a person on the screen, I will play, because the only person I'll be playing is Spider-Man, or the one of the new characters, Wolverine.
Yes. So, and speaking of that, there are going to be 33 characters in total, and the last few got released to or revealed to us within the last trailer. I have that list up right here. So who we getting added is ones that have already been announced. So Psylocke, Hawkeye, and Moon Knight. We are also getting Black Widow, Cloak and Dagger, Iron Fist, Squirrel, and Wolverine.
You scream so loud that the mic even cut you off.
I'm screaming. But yeah, Squirrel Girl and Wolverine are going to be added into Marvel Rivals.
Look, it's crazy that I'm gonna say that these games of Marvel add so much more characters than the live action or cartoons have been doing lately. The cartoons have been slacking on it since I think like 2015, since the Spider-Man cartoons with the Luke Cage, Squirrel Girl, and the other girls that were the other characters that was there. But to see on this list that we're having magic, We only have her in games. We haven't seen her in actual cartoons or live action. We have Penny Parker. That's really dope to see. We have Psylocke, who's a character that has not been shown too much in the movies. We only saw her one time, and I think that's Apocalypse. So that's really dope to see. And Squirrel Girl.
Funny thing about that too.
What's up?
She's a skin in Fortnite.
Oh, Psylocke?
Yeah, Starlock's a skin in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I don't have her, but I have her glider and her pickaxe.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
That's amazing. I don't know who is Luna Snow. I don't know who that's. I don't know if that's a new character for Marvel Rivals. That name don't sound familiar.
She's in comics, I believe.
Okay, Jeff the Land Shark. That one threw me off.
My boy, that's who I plan on maining.
Oh shit.
I'm about to search who's this Jeff the Land Shark right now because I'm like,
he is a dog / shark who adventures with Deadpool.
what the hell?
Ooh,
that
yes. Oh, yeah.
looks like a boy
And
baby
he
shark.
has, and basically he has a comic series where he just runs around being adorable, collaborating with other superheroes and vigilantes, and it's the fucking most adorable thing ever.
And respectfully, Storm looks beautiful, well designed.
Yes.
Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, of course. I'm just like, damn.
Disrespectfully, I don't like Storm, but I love her design.
Wait, what?
Weird.
I'm gonna add it to the list. Paul do not like Storm.
We've talked about this. I don't like most of the X-Men, including
The
Storm.
goddess of the goddess of weather, the goddess what?
Listen, just no matter how fine you are, if you are a terrible person, I will most likely not like you. And let's keep it a buck. Most of the X-Men are terrible people.
Look, I'm gonna say Wolverine and Spider-Man are my two characters I've been playing. It's nice to see Venom, Star-Lord, and these other characters be added. Nice to see-
Star-Lord.
Well, yeah, no, he could have. We didn't need to have Endgame.
Yeah, that is true because he just had where's my Gamora? But Wolverine, I like his design. He looks very different than what I'm used to.
Mhm.
I really fuck with his design. He looks very bulky. Like straight
Yeah.
for the comics. Like he looks like he literally has like the biceps of fucking Hulk Hogan. Like type of like so bulky as hell. Like Wolverine. I don't know how big is the Hulk character or skin is.
He's pretty fucking big.
Okay, so as long as he's smaller than as long as Wolverine is smaller than the Hulk, then to me that fits. But if Wolverine is almost big as the Hulk, then I'm like, bruh, yeah, almost the same size. How does this make sense?
Comic accuracy.
I'm okay with him being bulky. It's just that I don't want it to be the same issue that I had with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Because the thing about it is, game-wise, because I was actually talking to a friend about this a little bit before I joined the podcast chat.
Mhm.
Game-wise, for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it's a good fighting game. It has good mechanics. But the art style, and the story was stupid, but the art style was terrible at first. I think they helped it out with updates and also characters that they added, just having them look different. But at the beginning, Captain America was built like a knuckle, nigga. Like that shit was terrible.
Aw, poor Captain America.
They was built like Ninja Turtles. I fucking hated it.
Yeah,
And Loki, that's what Wolverine is built like, but it looks better on him here.
yeah, it looks better on him here. I've seen the one that always weird to me is the Square Enix type of Avengers game as well. Those characters
Mhm.
designs was weird to me as well.
Rest in peace to that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they
Period.
did shut off the servers,
Period.
right? Yeah, I believe they shut
Yeah,
off
I
the
don't think you're able to even buy it
I think so,
anymore.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Which makes me mad because I should have bought it when it was like $5.
I would have bought
Yeah.
it too if it was $5.
Oops.
But yeah, so and also we did discuss it. If you don't know what Marvel Rivals is, Overwatch but Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You're welcome.
So better.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I am hoping that this will lead to the start of the downfall of Blizzard Entertainment. I really don't like Blizzard.
You know what? That would be nice. More.
And I'm willing to
that
be
kind of-
I'm willing to be very vocal about how much I do not like Blizzard.
Understandable.
Nah, get them out of here.
We could have conversation like that in the future to understand more. To dive in about the gaming companies and the gaming culture, because that is a good conversation to have when it comes to the rushes of game to be developed and everything else. So for us to talk about one last news that I want to bring up, things being developed, things happening, might happening, producers being involved, because if anybody is a fan of Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel says he wants to take the Fast and Furious franchise back to the real street racing and practical stunts, and as well as reunite with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. How do we feel about this of going back to the ground, going back to rob TVs and radios and go for the pink slips?
Bro, you already been to space, dog. It's no going back. And if you want The Rock to be in it, if there's not one scene where he's holding two things together and going in slow motion, you're not getting it.
Yeah, nah. Your endeavor to make Fast and Furious great again, Vin Diesel, is not gonna work. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not. And I love his post on IG. I believe he said something like very similar into this tweet that I grabbed. It was something like he said in one ear he's getting the producers and the company of Universal telling him to make a Fast and Furious 11 and 12 and such as, and then he has another ear with the director of one of the recent films telling him to reunite with the story of Hobbs and Shaw and the Vin Diesel character. And then he has his inner heart telling him to go back to the roots of Fast and Furious franchise of the street racing and the practical stunts. So I love how he said that tweet, because it shows, or his IG post, because it shows that he hears the fans. He knows about the movie industry that, always go higher, always goes plus ultra, go to space, probably the next one. I joke around, I forgot in what Anime Podcast episode or what tweet I ever said this in. I said that imagine in the next film, instead of going to space, they race on the rings of Saturn.
I hate you.
And then you start the Mario Kart franchise from there.
There it is.
I'm screaming.
You go to the Rainbow Road, and then you transition from live action characters into cartoon characters animation, where The Rock becomes Browser and other characters. Yeah, I'm just going to full transitional Universal. Like, if you just think big, you could do it. Rainbow Road on the ring of Saturn.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. I have
to steal all of your pancake mix, so that way you can never again have pancakes with your cheese.
Screaming.
Jokester, tell me your idea.
So, okay, here we go. So they take it. Let's say they take it back to street racing, but it's a subversion. We go back to the old drift cars. It's looking like Initial D out this bitch. But then you see somebody pull up with a DeLorean.
Oh,
you see exactly where I'm thinking about going with this.
Back to the Future.
They are racing and they go back to the future, baby.
Yes. I fuck with that one. Look. I need. Look, if you're gonna go full Fast and Furious, just turn into Speed Racer. Yeah. I need my Speed Racer.
Give us another Speed Racer movie, please.
Exactly. Yeah, you're telling me. I just got goosebumps just talking about Speed Racer. The cartoons, the action is fuck. Oh yeah. Oh, you see this, Rock? I feel you. I look. You can zoom into the goosebumps. You can see it.
Actually, I just thought of a good idea from the DeLorean aspect too. If we go back and say we do get The Rock back in on this, right? We go back to that one meme picture of The Rock with the sweater vest and a fanny pack where he had hair.
Oh, please. We have to at that point.
If we do a whole flashback, yes. But the sad part is that rest in peace, Paul Walker, because he was a great addition to this. And I know that Paul Walker brothers wouldn't mind to act or play or do some shots in CG. But look, I don't think we need him. If we could move on to transition, you can name drop him or Brian O'Connor, or probably cast the kid or something, because we have John Cena. I don't mind seeing John Cena come back. He was really good in the film. And he is doing his farewell tour in this year, 2025. So he's going to be busy not filming. He's going to be busy wrestling. So he's putting the work. So I'm okay with John Cena comes back in 2026 in a film. I'm okay with that. Well, yes, we heard the Weebs Lounge. You heard that Vash doesn't like army war films, battle, people dying out here, arms falling. We don't like that, you know. But we like, what do we like to know? Is we like to play video games. What we like to do is play the rewatch and do all these new games of Overwatch coming out. Sorry, not Overwatch. Marvel Rivals, the better version. Would it be? Would it people actually playing this, or would this game die out after a month or two, like Multiverse and other games that has been slacking? And what we know is that Jokester loves Pokemon because he's back on Unite, right?
Yes, sir. Like I never left, even though I always do for at least 3 weeks. Shout out to Pokemon. Shout out to Cassette Beast.
Pokemon.
Fuck you, WB.
Exactly.
WB.
And by the way, I really, really, really can't wait to get back into Fortnite, and hopefully I get invited to games for my friends.
Sorry.
Look, I haven't touched it in like months.
So same.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
But how about you, Walker? Any last thoughts? Any closing thoughts about our show, Weebs Lounge, and the Otaku Big News of Wednesday? The big, juicy CK to the Mickey Mouse in the throat. Any of these things that you want to bring back up?
Ew, Mickey Mouse. I don't want no Mickey Mouse in my throat. Ew, gross.
What's wrong? You're not trying to have the
Yeah, I'm trying not to have that. I don't want any of that. Like none of that, please and thank you. But like speaking of the mouse, it's just like why is my cycle, why is my rotation of games the way it is right now? Why did I choose these long ass games? Why? Why Batman Arkham City? Soul, I need to know, Soul. Why Arkham City? Why Kingdom Hearts 2? Why Cyber Sleuth? Why is Gamora? We need these answers, and I can't get these answers. Maybe I'll find them at the bottom of a glass in GTA 4. Who knows?
Exactly. You could go find GTA in the glass. But with that being said, we appreciate you guys being here for episode 159 of the Anime Lady podcast, talking about Weebs Lounge and the Talking News. We appreciate you guys for checking out this short show. Yes, but it's because we said in the beginning, Game Awards prediction. Where is it at? Check out next week for the full coverage of the Game Awards prediction of what we think should be winning, not winning, and are you going to be wrong, like Jokester said to us during the show. But most importantly, episode 160 next week. What would it be? Let us know down in the comment section below if you want us to talk about topic, review a series, have a discussion, debate, or finally break down the amount of tier characters that Jokester hate and we should make them as a tier list. That could also be a conversation. Let us know down in the comment section below, guys. And as always, just to keep it simple, thank you for joining us tonight and making the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast is presented by AniMa W3 Studio, like you heard at the beginning. Animation, manga, wrestling, webtoons, entertainment, and much more to give you the full juice of it. And our production is Team Vash, Whawkins, Rome, and Jokester. And our special guest, as always, is Crash. Don't forget to follow the social medias down below in the description. And all teams, all the links of our personal YouTube channels, the Twitch, is all down below. Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, give feedback and let us know what you thought about this episode. You guys is what makes the show and us succeed. On behalf of everyone at the Anime W3 Studio team, we thank you for joining us in the Anime Lady podcast. See you later. Take care. And lastly, this podcast is not recorded by a live studio audience. We see you on the next one. Stay frosty.
Thank you.
I love you so low.
Thank you for not saying it twice.
What you talking about? I only said it once in this timeline.
Sure. Uh-huh.